The smartest contract in baseball history. Bobby Bonilla on how he turned 5.9 million into a financial legacy.
July 1st, 2025, it's that special day of the year. Baseball fans know it as Bobby Bonilla Day. 1.2 million deposited every year for 25 years.
Smartest contract in baseball history. Bobby Bonilla on how he turned $5.9 million into a financial legacy.
July 1st, 2025, it's that special day of the year. Baseball fans know it as Bobby Bonilla Day. 1.2 million deposited every year for 25 years. I wonder what he's doing today.
Bobby Bo Day. It's a beautiful day.
Bobby Bonilla, back in the late 80s and early 90s, he was one of the most electric players in the game. A great talent, both average and for power, and most notably from both sides of the plate. Most people today know Bobby Bonilla only because of this contract and its enduring legacy. This was a very unique deal at the time.
Yeah, like I haven't really heard of this guy. Also, I was born in 2004, so he definitely played a little bit before my time. Um, but the past couple years, like I kept up with baseball. Um, and the main thing is a lot of times you just have players who they're just good at business, right? Like Magic Mike, who played basketball, um, he has bought many different sports teams. Like he bought the LA Dodgers when everybody thought that they were going to be worthless, and now they're like worth, billions of dollars now. Um, and, and you have people like in Magic Johnson, like he was a great basketball player, right? I'm trying to think of another person who's just like really good. Like, sh it's kind of weird. It was like Shaq was also a business mogul, and the list can go on and on. But it's going to be interesting because you have players like Otani. Shohei Otani is the talk of the town right now. I mean, ever since he went to go to the Dodgers, they've won a World Series. He got the largest contract in Major League Baseball history with $777 million over like 10 years or something like that. Like something crazy. Um, and then you have a lot of players that go through, and it's really how you can sell yourself. And that's really what pro any type of sport is is selling yourself, um and knowing how much you're worth and using that to your advantage.
Me and my agent came up with a plan. I think a lot of people are blown away by the deal.
The famed Bobby Bonilla contract is really sort of an outgrowth of the end of his career. He's come back to the Mets a second time. He still had 5.9 million left on his contract, and there was a mutual desire to not pay that all out in one lump sum, but to spread this out in this very unique fashion. So the deal included 5.9 million that he was owed, but there was a 10-year pause on the payout at 8% annual compounded interest, then paid out over 25 years, something like a fixed annuity, and that compounded interest paid out over that quarter century was how you got to nearly $30 million.
God dang, boy. So it was how they priced out that interest. I wonder if if Major League Baseball teams, like that's maybe one of the reasons why people never want to buy any type of professional team, because you have these crazy lump sums. It's almost like becoming a politician, and you have people that were before you that made these deals and then like signed these bills that were basically had a lot of time for things to happen. And then you have that kind of hanging over your head, like the national debt in the United States is trillions upon trillions of dollars. And whenever new congressmen or women or leaders of the House or like vice presidents or the president or all these politicians, they get into, they get voted in, and next thing you know, your department is screwed. Like you can't do anything about something that you thought that you could do. Actually, no, there's a balance that you can't pay because of this bill. So this bill has to get passed and then that'll take a year. There's just a whole entire system. So the point that I'm trying to make is I wonder if that's the main reason that teams or people who want to buy teams, they probably have the previous owner probably is paying like 20 different people something like this deal. Like they they're paying interest on somebody or they're paying somebody that's not even on the team, that isn't even working in their organization anymore, and could have been playing for the Mets but now is a Phillies fan, you know?
July 1st is guaranteed income, steady, simple, and secure. It doesn't suck. It doesn't suck.
When I think about Bobby's deal, there's certainly a simplicity and a security in that deal, but I also just think about how innovative and how trailblazing it was and the legacy that still lives on to this day, years after he's done playing.
That's what I'm working towards right there, hitting the ball like you.
Yeah, and this dude's just it's like it's like having your union bond or whatever, or your retirement. Like a nice little retirement cushion right there. Because this guy's getting roughly $1.2 million a year just to live. It's like being born into the upper 1%.
What are my chances? I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the work into it.
You're a grinder, I'll give you that.
Oh, I'll grind. That's pretty good. It's nice to know on July 1st, I'll have some money coming in which I can do some things that I'm comfortable with doing, and I don't have to stress about it. I just wanted to be able to spend as if I was an active player in retirement.
What are you spending $1.3 million on? Like I guess like properties and such. But your retirement, like he's already played in the MLB, so I wonder if, like, he's definitely fine. I mean, they're chilling on the golf course right now.
I like that. Wow.
Yeah.
That assurance that I'm able to take care of everybody, that's peace of mind everybody should enjoy. Most people should think long term all the time because we like to be around for a little bit. You don't want to be guessing. What's it to the red steak?
235 pin.
Most of us have 401ks, but there's not a guarantee in those 401ks. We've seen just in the last few months what the market gyrations have been like, and thinking about and having other structures to have more stable guaranteed income for the long term and into retirement years, that can be very valuable for even ordinary people.
Good putt.
Yeah, it's a good putt. Love you. Where's my kiss?
I wonder what the big thing is with, like, it seems like whenever a lot of people go into retirement, or it's always golf in a sense. and I guess it's just like a really easy sport to play on your body. Um, but it's like whenever people retire, it's almost like they get obsessed. Like they're retiring to not retire to focus on golf most of the time, you know. But that's I'm gonna say like athletic people in a sense.
Good job.
My man.
Joe Big.
Happy Bobby Bonilla Day, kid.
Boy, you crazy.
There you go, brother. Love you, kid.
Love you too. I get a lot of phone calls or people will send me articles, they're fascinated by it. And I love that, it's a pretty cool thing. It's probably bigger than my birthday.
If I had the chance to see Bobby Bonilla on his own Bobby Bonilla Day, I would tell him he's done a great service to not only his fellow baseball players, but a lot of other athletes in many other sports.
Love for it to be an inspiration to people, Bobby Bo Day. A guaranteed income is everything.
That's really interesting to learn about, like contracts that way. For sure, yeah. That was great. I highly enjoyed that.
Convocou, talvez cê tá com popo, é vapo, vapo no setor, é vapo, vapo do vapor.